Oh no! No, 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 no! Ah! That's the vehicle assembly building! What up, tubers? The imaginative Astro Bunny here, and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. So in today's video, I'm thinking about making an airplane. And not just any airplane, I'm thinking about a VTOL aircraft. And VTOL is an abbreviation for Vertical Takeoff and Landing. I'm not exactly sure why the O is an O and not an A, but okay. So without further ado, I'm gonna jump into the space plane hangar. You know, this is actually the first time in the series in which I'm going into a space plane hangar? No, the space plane hangar. There's no other space plane hangar in Kerbal Space Program. Well, there's the abandoned hangars at the old airstrip, and I think there's some hangars over in the desert airstrip, but so this is gonna be the RAA, which stands for Rabbit Aerospace Agency. Let's see, this is probably gonna be an airplane series, so let's see. I'm thinking what number should I choose? Actually, not R. This is gonna be the V series for VTOL. So the V1, the RAA V1. I'm just gonna put VTOL. You know what? I don't think that's necessary. So we'll save this airplane, and yeah, this is gonna be my airplane. I'm gonna do some dark magic with this beast. No, actually, this is just the cockpit. And who will be my test pilot? Let's see, there's Jeb. So I've got a bunch of Kerbonauts I can choose from, but now I am going to, let's see, I want the Mark 1 fuselage. How much fuel does that give me? 150. Actually, hold on. Alright. If I do this correctly, I can have a symmetrical vehicle, which is kind of what I want. I'm gonna go into a time lapse and go ahead and build a spacecraft. No, not spacecraft, aircraft. Yeah. Funny, I'm not used to building aircraft in Kerbal Space Program, or at least in this series. I've been playing Kerbal Space Program for several years before I started recording, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, I'm gonna go into time lapse, build this aircraft, and I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Welcome back, tubers. So, the RAA V1 has been completed. So, for landing gear, I'm using air brakes. And I also have a set on the upper part of the wings. That way there's some stable braking going on. These landing gear are deployed during the landing configuration. Also in the landing configuration should be the ladder, and I think I need to set an action for that. Toggle ladder. Alright, that's taken care of. So this vehicle is symmetrical down this axis. I'll put a little line right there to indicate the symmetry. In fact, if I go overhead. So I'm just going to focus on the front side. So I have the horizontal stabilizer. What do I call it? Horizontal? I think it's vertical, technically speaking. But this elevon provides yaw control. I have a main wing upon which are attached the air brakes. And then there are some ailerons to provide some roll. I actually think I'm going to apply some space tape to this vehicle. So that and symmetry was turned off. Okay. Snapping. Now I'll just manually do it to the other side. And then on the underside, and mission accomplished. I think I can consider this vehicle fit for flight. Who's going to be my test pilot? Jeb, of course, obviously. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on the runway. Okay, so the gears deploy. Let's see, gear, and then that, does that. So let's see, that's landing configuration. So the engines will be slightly elevated. One changes mode, I probably shouldn't play that. Button 2 extends the ladder. And, oh no, the struts. Struts. What? Why is this one strut weird? I don't know. If it flies, I don't care. Let's see, turn SAS on. Test the flaps. Roll left. Roll. I couldn't say roll right. Man, that was weird. Yaw left. Yaw right. And Jeb, I think it's time for oh, this is a nice view actually. So put the ladder in. Well, are we having engine flame outs? Uh-oh. What the? Is that the only one? Nominal. Flame out. Nominal. I'm gonna have to do a cheat. Alright. We're gonna have to wait for 41.7 kilonewton. Alright, we're increasing throttle. So I'm gonna keep this Panther engine stat up just for testing. We're airborne! No way. Oh no! No, 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 no! Ah! Oh! I did not think about that. Back to the drawing board. Let's see, that strut is messed up like that. I can't say that I'm gonna care too much. Let's see, here we go. Put that vacuum cleaner there. We got a vacuum cleaner put here. And what else? I think I gotta replace these nose cones. Shock cone intake. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so now there's two forms of intake. I'm not sure if that is going to be the ultimate final answer, but... Oh, and one other thing before I take off again. I need some flaps over here to provide pitch. I'll have two sets of those. And then I'm gonna go over to the back side and I'll just copy those in. And I think the vehicle should be fit for flight now. I make no promises, but let's go for a second launch. Before I turn on the engines, I'm just gonna test my elevons. So, pitch up, pitch down, yaw left, yaw right, roll left, roll right. Hey, I said it correctly this time. And the strut is still being a weirdo, but I don't really care. So let's go for engine startup. We've got shaking. 52 kilonewtons. Alright. Increase it one notch. Let's see, full throttle. Oh. Toggle gears off. Maybe pitch control isn't the problem. Hang on, I'm gonna take a look, see what I could do. I think I know the problem. Let's see, I think that might be the problem. So, I think that might be solved. Let's take a test. Let's see, am I able to get a gimbal test? No, if I turn on. No, that gimbling isn't gonna... It's free, locked, free, locked, free, locked. I'm gonna see if flipping it around is gonna do the trick. Alright, go for another test, and no, the gimbal is still off. There's one more thing I thought of. I should probably do that before I do any testing. Test flight. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Reckless drivers. Now, these are for the sake of... Let's see. How's my... Oh, it's perfect. Right on. The Clampotron Jr. is for being able to control the vehicle from that point. The second one is just to provide weight, mass, stability. So... Let's see. Can I control from here? Oh, perfect. Let's do another test. See. Yes! Yes! This is gonna work. Full thrust. Eee! It works! Afterburner time. Uh-oh. Why am I controls all... Yes! I'm gonna pull up, pull up, pull up. Ah. Oh, I know why the controls are messed up. I know why the controls are messed up. So... Alright, I need gear. Alright, gonna come in for a slow descent. And I think... Okay, retract the ladder, that's bugging me. Oh my. I don't believe it.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Uh-oh. Ow! What the? Oh. These landing legs are not meant to take a beating? Well, I'm declaring that test a success. I'm going to recover that vessel. That way I can serve... That is a mission that can be considered well done. However, I need to do a little diagnostics. What's tolerance? 8 meter a second impact. It kind of stinks when... Let's see. Well, I could do these landing gears, but I have to throw out a disclaimer. They don't really work. So, I'm gonna need to use octagonal struts. And I'm gonna need to... Let's see, is that... Oh, they take a slower impact. Ah, poop. 80 meter a second impact. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So... Oh... Yeah, I think that'll do. Alright. Well, that's sure to do, and I think the air brakes, unfortunately, can go because they're not gonna do. So, I think I've got it to a point where I can use it now. What's the crash tolerance on this? 80 meters a second. Okay. At least these regular sized girders will work for my Falcon 9 landing legs. Let's go for the final test in today's video. After this test, I think I'm gonna have to wrap it up for today. So let's see. Do that. Control from here. Let's see. I have to change it a bit. Alright. Roll. What? Oh. Oh. Yeah, this is supposed to be yaw. Roll. So let's see. Pitch up, pitch down. That will be covered. Actually, I think those could continue to be roll. Right. Yeah, I think that'll do. Gimbal Test. Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Full thrust. Oh, yes. Mama, it's working. Alright, so yaw is my roll.
Terrain, pull up.
That's the vehicle assembly building!
100. 75. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Oh. I did it! I did it! No way! I did it! Let's see. Infinite propellant. I'm not deprived of... No. So, this is awesome.
30.
This is awesome. This
20.
is awesome. So, I
10.
think that's going to wrap up today's video! Ow! Ugh. It was going so well, too! Why? Oh well, at least Jeb's still alive. I'm going to declare that a success. Well, that does it for today's episode of Kerbal Space Program, so I hope you guys enjoyed. So I'm thinking in several of my near future Kerbal Space Program videos, I'll continue working on various aircraft. I'll be visiting the spaceplane hangar and using this runway a little bit. But today was all good fun. This was one of my more successful VTOLs. I'm not going to go into a history of all my VTOLs that I've built prior to this YouTube channel. But anyway, that concludes today's video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. India Alpha Bravo checking out.